Hey Krishna, hello friends, how are you all doing? I hope you all are doing well. This is Ritendra, I am teacher of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. I am going to tell you the teachings of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, the important teachings of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, what we are learning from Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So I am going to make all of you understand. But before I start my lecture, I would like to introduce Srimad Bhagavad Gita. This is Srimad Bhagavad Gita as it is written by Sri Bhaktivedanta Srila Mahaprabhu from ISKCON temple. And I would have to say Srimad Bhagavad Gita is neither religious book nor spiritual book, but in true sense pure book of science and humanity. And I am trying to propagate a humanity on the basis of Srimad Bhagavad Gita and trying to morally motivate to those people who are actually frustrated and attempted to commit suicide on the basis of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So let's get into the important teachings of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, what we are learning from Srimad Bhagavad Gita, the supreme teaching of Lord Krishna, Madhusudan, Mukunda, Murari, Kesava, Janardana, Govind, Vasudev, Gopala, Kesava, Madhava, Madhusudan. What we are learning from him, what actually he taught to all of us on the medium, from the medium of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So let's get into first best teaching, the supreme teaching. First teaching is the self-awareness. Lord Krishna make all of us understand about self-awareness. You are not body, you are only soul part. This is the supreme teaching of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Your right is to perform your duty. This verses highlight the eternal nature of the soul. Eternal nature of the soul is to perform your prescribed duty. Whatever circumstances, whatever situation, whatever condition will be there, you don't have to fluctuate. You don't have to deviate from your prescribed duty, from your prescribed path. So eternal nature of the soul is to performing prescribed duty, urging us to realize of your true self beyond the transient physical body. We are not physical body, we are only beyond the physical body, we are only soul. This is what Krishna, Madhava, Madhusudan, Mukunda, Murari, Kesava, Janardana, Govind, Gopala, Kesava, Madhava, Madhusudan, Murari here stated. Your right is to perform your prescribed duty, but never to the fruit of thereof. And don't be motivated by the fruit of action. Here Krishna directly stated to all of us, you don't have to get motivation by the fruit of action, and never develop an attachment to inaction. Never development an attachment to an action. Another one is detachment. So by performing your duty sincerely without being attached to the outcome, sincerely without being attached to the outcomes, we can focus on the self growth. We can focus on the self growth and overcome the anxiety of the success or failure. Overcome of the anxiety of the success or failure. This is what Krishna stated. Yeah, Krishna stated, Klebhyam masmagam partha ne tattva Sudram Hradaya Dobalya Takta Uttishta Parantam. Hey Parantapap, hey Arjun, you just have to get up and stand up and fight this war, fight this battlefield, because this is only and only your prescribed duty. You don't have to deviate from your prescribed path, prescribed way. Therefore, always perform your prescribed duty efficiently, without attachment the fruit of the result, because by performing duty without selfish motive, performing prescribed duty without selfish motives, one attain the supreme goal of life. One can attain the supreme goal of life. Krishna here stated, Niyatam Guru Karma Tvam Karma Jaya Hi Akarmana Sarira Yatrapi Chatena Parisadyate Natu Akarmana. Krishna Vasudev Madhusudan Mukunda Murari Kesava Janardana Govind Gopala Kesava Madhava Madhusudan. Yet Krishna directly stated to all of us, perform your prescribed duty. Working is better than not working. Perform Parth. Hey Parth, hey Kante, perform your prescribed duty. Working is better than not working, and no one can maintain his or her physical body without performing his duty. No one can maintain, listen it very carefully. No one can maintain his or her physical body without performing his or her prescribed duty. This is what Krishna stated. Krishna further said, perform your duty established in yoga. Yogastha kuru karmani sangam tyakta dhananjaya siddhya siddhyo samabhutva samatam yoga uchyate. Here Krishna stated, action speaks more than word. This is what we can learn from Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Always we have to show our aggression. We have to prove ourselves in action rather than on our word or in our word. We don't have to speak much. We only have to believe in action. We have to perform a prescribed duty. That Krishna stated, action speaks more than word. Here Krishna talk about karma yoga. Here Krishna talk about the selfish action, sorry, selflessness action. So this is what Lord Krishna stated. Selfless action, promote selfless actions. So niskam karma, there are two kind of karma: sakam karma and niskam karma. The karma with which the particular expectation and desire are associated, then that particular karma is known as a sakam karma. And the karma without any kind of expectation and desire, that kind of karma is known as niskam karma. This is what Krishna, Madhava, Madhusudan, Mukunda, Murari, Kesava, Janatana, Govind, Gopala, Kesava here stated to all of us. We just have to understand what does Lord Krishna say. What did Lord Krishna say at the time when Arjuna and Lord Krishna both started to talk with each other in the battle of Mahabharata? Then Krishna said, actions speak more than word. This is what we all have to believe. Here Krishna, this is why Krishna stated, Karmanyavadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phal heturabhu mate sangosva karmani. Mate sangosva karmani. Here Krishna directly stated to all of us, perform your duties established in yoga. O Arjun, abandon attachment, being indifferent to success or failure. For such indifferences is called yoga. Equanimity of mind, that is called yoga. Yogastu kuru karmani sangam tyakta dhananjaya siddhiya siddhyo samabhutva samatam yoga uchyate. Another most important things we can learn from Srimad Bhagavad Gita is equanimity of mind, the stability, the peace of mind and stability of mind by practicing of the detachment from the results and also remaining balanced. For the mind is very restless. Here Krishna said, Bandhura Atmana Manatasya Nena Jitasya Atmana Nena Satru Vardameva Satru Vartaha. Here Krishna directly stated to all of us, the person who has controlled his mind, the particular person who has conquered his mind is greatest friend. But the person who is failed to do so, his very mind is greatest enemy of the particular person. And the particular person who has conquered his mind, he has already reached to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. There is no prescribed duty of the particular person who has conquered his mind. For the mind is restless, turbulent, obstinate and very strong. Mind is very restless, turbulent, obstinate and very strong. Oh Krishna, and to subdue it, I think is more difficult than controlling the winds, more difficult to control than controlling the thunderstorm. This is what Arjuna asked. When Lord Krishna replied, and Lord Krishna actually gave a solution how to control our mind. Here, fifth most important things which we can learn from Srimad Bhagavad Gita is to control our mind. How to control our mind? How one can gradually gain mastery over our thoughts and also cultivate mental clarity by practicing discipline like some meditation and also mindfulness. As Krishna stated, he perceived the Supreme Lord dwelling equally in all the beings. Lord Krishna is situated into heart of each and every living entity, and the imperishable amidst the perishable. Our Supreme Personality God and Lord Krishna, who is situated into our heart as Super Soul, who is imperishable, and our body is perishable. Therefore, by seeing the Lord present in all, He does not destroy the self by self. He does not destroy the self by self. Does not destroy by self. Another thing is spread of knowledge. So this is most important things which we can learn from Srimad Bhagavad Gita. In this verse, Krishna taught to all of us discerning the knowledge, emphasizing the discerning knowledge, recognizing the divine presence in all the beings by understanding the transit nature of the material world, and eternal essence within, giving up the self-attachment to the result of all the action. Here Krishna directly stated giving up self-attachment, giving up self-attachment to the result of all the actions, always content and remaining unegoistic. Remaining unegoistic, you don't have to cultivate ego personality. You are not doer of anything. And self-control, always you have to keep yourself in a self-control manner, and resolute with a mind and also intellect dedicated to me. Your intellectual power, your intelligence, you have to fix your mind, then you will surely come to me. This is what Krishna stated. Such a person, my dear Arjun, is very dear to me. This is what Krishna stated. Another thing, renunciation. In this verse, renunciation of the self-attachment and cultivating contentment by reducing our desire, practicing the self-control and dedicating ourselves to the higher purpose can help in our personal growth, personal development. Dedicating ourselves to the higher purpose can help in our personal growth. Just fix your mind upon me. Krishna, Vasudev, Madhusudan, Mukunda, Murari, Kesava, Janardana, Gopala, Govardhana, Kesava, Madhava, Murari. Here stated, just fix your mind upon me, the Supreme Personality Godhead, and engage all your intelligence in me. Engage your all intelligence in me. Thus you will live in me always without doubt. This is what Krishna stated. Krishna further stated in verse number 65, chapter number 18. Here Krishna stated, मन मनमा भक्त मदोति मदामी मां नमस्कुरु मामा वैश्यसी सत्य ते प्रति जाने चे प्रिपोसी च में. ये कृष्णा स्टेटेड ऑलवेज थिंक ऑफ मी. ये कृष्णा माधव मधुसूदन मुकुंदा मुरारी केशवा जनार्दना गोविंद गोपाला केशवा गोवर्धना. ये स्टेटेड ऑलवेज थिंक ऑफ मी, become my devotee and worship me and offer your homage unto me. Thus you will come to me without fail. Madhav, a path, you will come to me without fail. Anyone who always think about me and become my devotee and worship me and also offer his or her homage unto me, that particular person will surely come to me without fail. And I promise you, here Lord Krishna promised to all of us, because we all are very dear to Lord Krishna. Here Krishna further stated, Sarva dharman parityajante mame ekam saranam vajraha aham tam sarva papebhyo mokshasami ma sulaha. Here Krishna stated, abandon all the religious practices and just surrender to me. I shall deliver you salvation and make you free from your all kind of sinful activities. This is what Madhav, Madhusudan, Mukunda, Murari stated. Another things what we can learn from Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Bhakti Yoga, acquire knowledge through the respectful inquiry, seva services, and through the prostrations. Wise persons who have realized the truth will instruct you in the knowledge. Guru Shishya Parampara, the particular person who actually following the Bhakti Yoga or the path of devotion, that particular person, you have to take a aegis of the particular person, then you will surely get a right path. He will definitely instruct you right path, how to move on the Bhakti Yoga or Bhakti path. Another thing is seek guidance. This is most important. Actually, when we are actually thinking we are only proprietor and we knows everything, at that time we forget to take the guidance from other people. So this is not right thing. Here Krishna stated, you have to seek to get a guidance from the people who are having a good experience. Emphasize the significance of seeking guidance by humbly approaching to those who have realized the truth, and you can receive the valuable guidance and accelerate our spiritual growth by doing so. Some perceive the self within themselves through the meditation, self-discipline, and by gaining the knowledge. Others through the analytical study of the scriptures, and some through the selfless services. And another most important thing, self-reflection. Here Lord Krishna stated to all of us the importance of the self-reflection in this verse. in self-reflection and various paths of the self-realization, introspecting, studying the sculptures, practicing the self-disciplines, or engaging the self-service, selfless services, we can nurture the spiritual growth. We can nurture the spiritual growth. So 10 most important things we can learn from Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Step by step I am going to tell all of you, just revise. First one is self-awareness, second one is detachment, third one is action speak more than word, karma yoga, fourth one is equanimity, fifth one is mind control, sixth one is spread knowledge, seventh is renunciation, eighth is bhakti yoga, ninth is seek guidance, and 10th is self-reflection. This is what we can learn from Srimad Bhagavad Gita. I hope you all can understand. If you are having any questions, any doubt, anything in your mind, then please kindly put a comment. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Jai Sri Radhe.